Hey guys, Justin and Crystal here with oursleepguide.com. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the Eve mattress and the Tuft and Needle mattress. The reason why we chose both of these mattresses is because they're very similarly priced, or they are the same price. And what we're going to do is we're going to break down the materials inside of the mattresses, tell you how they feel for us, and just overall how we feel that they're going to hold up. So you can make a more educated decision when you go about purchasing one of these mattresses. Okay guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the materials inside of these beds. One important note is these are the newest versions. These are the 2017 versions. I know over the years some of these companies, they do make some slight changes in these beds, and these are going to be your most up-to-date mattresses. So Crystal's going to talk to you about the materials inside of the Tuft and Needle.
Yes, the Tuft and Needle, this bed in total is going to be about 10 inches thick, and the top 3 inches are going to be a Tuft and Needle adaptive foam. This foam is, special to Tuft and Needle's company. They do have some cooling aspects to it, and it is an overall comfort layer that's supposed to just kind of help ease any pressure points and kind of contour to your body to help, alleviate any pressure as well as just conform to you a little bit. Underneath that is going to be 7 inches of base foam, and this is going to be a heavier foam that's going to just kind of be the core of the bed and the foundation that holds it up. This is all covered in a nice, fairly light knit cover that's all white and has a little bit of stretch and a little bit of give, but it's not too thick at the same time.
Okay, and then the Eve mattress, what I'm sitting on, it's going to be 10 inches thick as well. You're going to have 3 layers of foam inside of it. Your top 2 inches are going to be a memory foam. Memory foam, as we all know, it's always a go-to feel for people where you're going to have a little bit more conforming, a little bit more hugging, cocooning type feel. It's great for pressure relief. And then underneath that, what you're going to have is 1 inch of just regular cooling foam, which I'm sure is just a regular poly foam that's inside of it. You're going to get a little bit of more of a transitional feel. It's going to have a little bit of heat dissipation that you're going to get out of that. And then your bottom 6.5 to 7 inches is going to be a base foam. One nice thing about the Eve mattress, on some mattresses you do feel more of a bottoming out type feel. You're not going to get that with the Eve mattress, and especially for a bed that is priced right around your $650 to $600 price point, we find that that's very important. And then the top cover, this top cover that Eve has, it's a thicker cover, it's more durable. It's just a nice stretch knit tight cover that has some good feel to the touch. So those are going to be the 2 differences of the materials inside of both mattresses. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about the 2 prices of these beds. We're going to talk about the overall trial period for these mattresses and the warranty. One unique thing about the Tuft and Needle mattress that Crystal is on is they've always come in right at that $600 for a queen size mattress price point. It's just really been a sweet spot for them that they've really been able to capitalize on the market. Well, now they are going to have some competition because the Eve mattress that I'm sitting on, right now they're priced at $649. If you go to our website and you use our coupon, you can get another $50 off, so that's actually going to bring it in right at $599. So both beds are going to be priced right at $600. The unique thing about the Eve is it is going to have some of your higher end components with bringing that memory foam to it. So we thought this was really a good battle to kind of show you guys the 2 differences between these beds.
Alright, so the trial period and the warranty for both of these beds are actually going to be exactly the same. They're both going to have a 100-night trial period. So, if it doesn't work out, you can easily return the bed. Both companies are actually great to work with, so if you do have any problems, they should be really easygoing about making sure everything works out for you. As you can see, there's also a 10-year warranty on both of these beds. That's pretty much a manufacturer's warranty. So, if there's any significant sinking or sagging over that period of time, or any other defects, they'll take care of it for you.
Okay, what we're gonna do now is just talk to you about the overall comfort that we experienced when we slept on the Tuft and Needle and when we slept on the Eve mattress. I have to say that the Eve did edge out the Tuft and Needle a little bit in the comfort category. Crystal and I both like the fact that the Eve is going to have memory foam that's going to run through those top 2 layers. You do notice it. It's just a more substantial feel when you're laying on your back and you're laying on your shoulder. It's going to groove to you a little bit better. It is going to give you a little bit more pressure relief, which we liked. From a firmness, softness standpoint, they actually are very similar, I would say, in that category. The difference is just the feeling of that firmness or softness, I would say, where the memory foam is a little bit slower movement, and it's a little bit more conforming, which is nice, especially if you're laying on your back or your shoulder. I know I'm a back sleeper, and it gives really good lumbar support for me. And the Tuft and Needle doesn't do a bad job at that either. So we would give the slight edge to the Eve mattress for that. And then the other thing that we wanted to talk about, was edge support. Obviously with an all-foam mattress, neither bed is going to have spectacular edge support. You can't really expect that because you're not going to have that really firm border wire that's going to run around it. But most people, they don't want to have that border wire, or they're getting away from that coil type mattress that's going to have a little bit more movement and vibration. So both mattresses, as far as edge support goes, Crystal, what do you think if you went back and forth and compared the two?
I think for edge support for sleeping, they're pretty similar. From edge to edge surface, it does feel like you're going to be supportive throughout the whole bed while sleeping on both of them. One thing I did notice, I did feel like the Tuft and Needle, when I sit on the edge, does kind of give way a little bit more than the Eve does. So I feel like there's probably a little bit of a difference in the base foam, which makes the Eve feel it's a little bit more supportive overall, especially on the edge for sitting.
Yeah, you are going to get just a little bit firmer edge support from the Eve mattress. Just when you get close to that edge, you're going to have less of a rolling out of the bed or bottoming out type feel. So those are the differences that we experience between the comfort aspect and the edge support of these two mattresses. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to talk to you about the motion transfer that we experience when sleeping in these two beds, and sleeping cool, whether or not they sleep cool. As far as motion transfer goes, it is an important thing for Crystal and I, because we do have little Lily here, where she sleeps in the room next door, and she is not always sleeping through the night at all, unfortunately. But so Crystal and myself are getting up in the middle of the night, and we're having to take care of her. So whoever has to get up, it doesn't want to be disturbed by the person who's getting up and taking care of Lily. So motion transfer wise between these two mattresses, boy, we really thought it was pretty much a horse apiece. We didn't notice anything more than, from one or the other. So as far as motion transfer goes, we would say both of these beds do a pretty good job at that. And then secondly, sleeping cool. Crystal can talk to you a little bit about sleeping cool.
Yeah, even though both of these mattresses, the top layers are going to be different, we didn't really seem like there's too much of a difference overall from one being too warm compared to the other one. This one is going to have cooling beads in that top layer, which is just going to kind of help dissipate any heat that may be felt. And as far as the Eve mattress goes, because of the fact that it's more of a medium firm feeling bed, you're not going to sink into that memory foam too much, so you're really going to ride on top a little bit more, which is also just going to help keep the air circulating around you and not overheat as well. So even though they do have different materials, we didn't feel like either of them contributed to any kind of overheating.
Yeah. So we thought they were both pretty good at that. You know, so this was just really a breakdown for you guys on the Eve mattress and the Tuft and Needle mattress. You know, hopefully it's just going to help you in your decision on when you're going to buy a mattress and if you want to consider one of these two. And obviously the reason why we compared these two side by side is because they cost the same, you know, or very similar. So for more information, guys, just go to our website. You know, you can go to our individual reviews of these two beds, or you can go to the Tuft and Needle versus Eve mattress review, and you can see a little bit more of a side-by-side comparison. But, you know, any questions or comments, just let us know below. And, you know, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. And check out oursleepguide.com in the future. But thank you guys, and have a great day.
Bye.